I know everything has been crazy these past couple months, but just take a minute to vibe with me to this song. So yeah, this video is gonna be about my betas, all of them, where I got them from, and etc, etc. So yeah, make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button right now. Stop what you're doing right now and hit that like button and the subscribe button, and here we go. So this right here is my beta fish that I got from Fish Gallery. This beta right here is the smallest beta that I have out of all of my betas. I got him from Fish Gallery, and as you can see right there, he loves to flare up every time I come to the tank. And he is a dragon scale beta. And just look at the color on that guy. He is showing off for the camera. At the top of this tank, as you can see, I have pathos growing, and I started out that one right there burnt because the light I had before this actually burnt the leaf while I was at work. But these pathos right here, I started out from a small bush and went from there, and now it's growing all over the room. There's the beta. I got him, I think, February. He was at a pet supply and he had like fin rot pretty bad, so I came and took him home with me, and he has a personality also. He comes and greet me at the tank whenever I come up to the tank, and yeah, he just loves to come around. And you can see right there I have a on that log right there I have a otter catfish or otto catfish, however you say it. If I'm saying it wrong, let me know down in the comments. I have a couple of those guys sitting in there with him to clean the tank. And by the way, this is a 20-gallon long tank, so those otter catfish can go between tanks if they wanted to. And yeah, I got those guys in this tank. I got this tank divided up into 3 sections for 3 betas, and there he goes right there, finally came out. And that you see on the bottom, that doesn't come from poop or nothing. That is actually from some leaves I got that have disintegrated and look like that, which I would never be buying again from that Pacific company. So yeah, and there he is. He looked much better. His fin right there, whenever it started to grow back, it grew back like a different color, like clear white looking. I checked it out, and it's nothing wrong with it, but I don't know why it grew back like that. But he's been healthy ever since, and I've had no problems with him. Now this beta right here, I forgot what this one was called, and this is my favorite one out of all of my betas, and I've been having this one the longest. I got her in January, and she was in pretty bad shape, and I'm gonna leave some clips at the end of these videos to show you when I first got them until now, and she is my favorite one. I can literally tap on the glass and she will come to the glass and meet me. And there she is right there. And like I said, these pathos, they grow their roots crazy throughout this water. It kind of give the betas places to rest on. As you can see right there, she's resting at the top, and they keep the nitrate levels and they keep the water crystal clear. With those otter catfish and the pathos, man, they keep the water quality really good for these betas. Now this beta that's in this tank, I've had a lot of problems with this guy. His fins look really great. I really like the color on this guy. But man, can I tell you, he has like 3 bumps on his back. When I first got him, they were on his back and they was really small, and I thought like, oh, maybe it's like a bacteria infection or something. And I treated it like multiple times, and I could never figure out what those bumps are that are on his back. I'm hoping he can turn for us so we can see him. But I think he's a half moon beta, and I mean, he swims fine. He plays. I put like a mirror in there that floats, and he is right there on his back, if you can tell. But he do everything that the other betas do, but I just can't understand like what causes those bumps. If anyone have any advice, let me know down in the comments. And he always swim like that, but sometimes I come to the tank and he always darting off. But he just, I don't know, this guy is pretty crazy. When I got him, he was pretty sick. But he's healthy all the way. But I just can't figure out why those bumps, his fins grow correctly and everything. I just can't figure out why those bumps on his back do the way that they do. I guess he's a little shy now that I brought the camera out. I wish he would come up to the tank and flare so you would be able to see all his fins. But I guess not today. He didn't want to do it. And so last but not least, we have this guy right here. If I can ever get the camera to focus. Now the other day he ripped his fin. I don't know how, but I came in to work and came over to the tank and he clipped his fin. I mean, as you see, he can show out a little bit for us. It's right there in the front. It got a split in it, and I don't know if I got I just put a Mexican dwarf lobster into here, and I wonder if that guy might have got a hold to him. But those guys are small, so I don't think that them guys could hurt him. And there he is right there showing off for us again. All of my betas were practically dying, except for the dragon scale one. So every single last one of these guys, when I got them, had something wrong with them. But as you can see now, and I'll show you some clips, these guys are doing really good. Especially this guy. His fin did not grow or none of that. And I hate that he sliced his fin there the other day, but it shouldn't take long for it to grow back. And he's in the 10-gallon rimless tank all to himself. Him and a dwarf lobster, which is really small, probably not even an inch. I guess the snail wanted to come out today and say hi. I got this little guy free whenever I got this rock. He was stuck in the bag, and I guess the worker that was there forgot to take him out, or whatever the case was. But yeah, there's a snail. If I can just get my camera to zoom in on him. There we go, there he is. He keeps his tank pretty clean. And I have another Mexican dwarf lobster in here, and they get along really good. And as you can see, it's a snail above him. Man, those little things produce like crazy little pest snails. They are in all of my tanks. That's why I have to always be careful what I'm transporting and everything. And there goes a lobster, right? Better want to come right in the way. But there goes the lobster right under there. Right there, he's right there. I want to see if we can get him to come out. So yeah, Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys the next time.